dystopian future. Oh, I hear myself now.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of The Intellectuals. I've got a fellow intellectual in front of me,
Hi, Poseidon.
Guido Grasso. How you been? And I myself, Poseidon, of course.
Poseidon!
Another intellectual.
Poseidon.
Fireworks.
Lightning bolts and fireworks.
That's Zeus.
Why? What is Poseidon? He has
Poseidon
water.
is the ocean, so it's... Yeah.
Be waves everywhere crashing.
We're doing sound effects like a bunch of 5-year-olds.
But you have to do them properly.
I did them properly.
You did them properly.
What's up? How you been?
I'm good, man.
How's
How about
everything?
you? Another day, another dollar.
That's it. I like to say,
I was handed money just a second ago. It always feels good to have money handed.
of course. I love that feeling.
Yeah.
I like to say, though, same shit, different toilet.
That's true. That's true.
Mm.
I've brought you to many public toilets. I brought you to many.
No, it's just like...
Yeah, you've had a lot of bathroom emergencies where I could say at least more than once where I've driven you because you had to go take a shit.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah. Yeah, that one time at, what was it, Dunkin'?
1 minute in and we're already talking about shit.
Yeah. Where was it, Dunkin' Donuts, where I destroyed the bathroom? I had to lock it from the
Yes.
inside.
Because you made it a point to, when you got back in the car, have a story about something that happened.
Yeah.
And so it was a thing. You made it a thing. You had to tell
Yeah.
a story, and you didn't flush. And that was overflowing shit everywhere, and you said, and you left. That's why we're talking about it today. Because you made it a point to talk about it. The second you got in the car.
Yeah.
Oh, and during this time, you had forgotten to press record on his set that he asked you to record. Oh, Pantelis is here. How are you, man?
Pretend like I'm not here.
That's how he is. All right.
Where were we? So, how you been? What else is new? Trump's refusing to concede.
Trump is the president.
He still is, yeah, until January 20th.
So he's not going to be president. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I don't know. The media points that he's lost
Okay.
so far, but apparently,
What has he done?
what
Has
do you
he
mean?
made any public appearances?
Yeah, there was that place, the Four Seasons construction, that was confused as that was a weird story. I didn't understand it.
What is that? I don't know.
It's like a construction company, and he held a press conference with his lawyers there in front of like a white garage, but people thought it was at a Four Seasons hotel. And then the Four Seasons hotel owner came out and she was like, "No, I don't condone Trump and blah. I would never do that."
She doesn't condone Trump?
Condone, like she doesn't support him, basically.
But isn't the condone not to support?
I don't know. I get confused sometimes with the words.
You're speaking of condemn.
Yeah.
Condone means that you're for it. Condemn means that you're not for it.
Yeah.
So it was the Four Seasons.
Yeah, it was like a Four Seasons construction company, and apparently he used that to gain some notoriety, gain some business. It was all like a big thing.
Because he held a press conference in front of it.
Yeah.
That's what's been happening in the news?
There's that. There's alleged fraud in what was it? 6 states: Georgia, Michigan, Wisconsin, Nevada, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina.
What are Trump supporters doing? Are they going nuts?
No.
Or they just, it seems like they've all like been, okay,
Well,
defeated.
Well, people who voted for Biden are like celebrating in the streets.
And people who voted for Trump are just like, well, it happens.
Well, some people are going off the hinges in terms of like conspiracy theories. Like, fuck, I read some online that were like kind of bananas, cuckoo. You know, they were out there. Like, basically, this was a sting operation set up by Trump in order to catch the Democrats actually doing fraud and have record of it to show how corrupt they are, and that he's going to expose them all. And people have been referencing the art of the deal and that this guy never loses.
Do you think that on January 21st, Joe Biden's going to swear on a Bible and say, "I solemnly swear," and be a president?
I don't know, and at this point, I don't care.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Yeah. It's been such a...
Show me. You know what that Family Feud?
No, oh, yeah. What's his face there? Harvey. Steve Harvey?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know who's hosting it now. Wow. Unbelievable.
So, yeah, there's that. And then there was the...
Alex Trebek died.
I don't know who that is. That's my catchphrase.
Jeopardy.
Oh, yes, it's true. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I remember now.
Mm.
Yeah.
Who's going to replace him? Steve Harvey.
Imagine. I have no clue. But didn't Steve Harvey get fired because he was religious or some shit? He was like super religious. And then people were like, this is alarming.
He read the wrong answer, I think.
No, he got fired for something stupid because he's a...
I don't think he got fired.
He's a devout Catholic.
He owns his production company and shit. I don't know. Did they fire him? No.
I think he was fired, if I'm not mistaken.
That just goes to show the attention span of the human.
Yeah. I have a very short attention span.
The world does.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we were talking about Australian fires every day, and then all of a sudden we just stopped?
Yeah.
And then we talked about pandemic, and then we couldn't even remember what the hell happened, how many koala bears were killed.
Yeah, the news cycle is insane. Like, I guarantee you in a week, we're going to completely forget about the elections.
I think everybody already did.
Well, no, because they're all still...
Now we just got to worry about whether or not we have pandemic Christmas or normal Christmas.
Well, here's the thing. Now that Biden won, because we don't know if he won or not, because there was that whole situation with Al Gore, that Al Gore had won for like, 30-something days?
Are you referring to the hanging chads?
The what now?
Where the recount, they were checking and...
I think so.
Yeah.
But, and then he had won for like a few days, and then they reversed it. The Supreme Court's reversed it or some type of shit. Oh, and apparently Joe Biden had fucked over this judge, a black judge, and that one of the judges in the Supreme Court is him, so he's taking care of that. So I don't know, all kinds of crazy shit. But the news cycle is nuts. And you were thinking about this earlier, like as we were driving here, about this new world.
Yeah. Is the vaccine going to be a law to take it, or is it going to be a choice?
I think they're going to try and enforce it on people.
And what happens? You think everyone's going to take a vaccine? Would you take a vaccine?
I don't want to.
Okay. That's implying that you would if you had to.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
But they're not gonna. I think the way they're gonna do it, the way they're gonna enforce it on people, it's not gonna be in like a kind of like take this or else.
We'll see what happens.
Position. I think they're gonna position. If they were to enforce it on people, it would be in the position. Here are the benefits of taking the vaccine, and then flying is probably gonna be one of them. Maybe if they're gonna go that intense route because of COVID. But in the States, already politicians like who was it? Cuomo already came out and said now that Biden has won, they're gonna start lifting some restrictions due to COVID-19. They're gonna start being a little lighter on stuff. You know what I mean? So I think this was mostly political.
You just sounded like how Poseidon would sound on the what's that news show on Sundays? The big news show, the
60 Minutes.
Oh, whatever. No, the Canadian one.
W5.
No, the one that every Sunday on.
Pantelis Live.
Okay, whatever. That was Poseidon on Meet the Press.
Oh,
Same guy. Doesn't matter. Wow, I'm tired and ripped.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, so the world has become stare at your phone and order what you want.
Yeah,
That's really what it. And I'm not gonna take it anymore. Damn it. I feel like an old geezer.
Yeah, everything's gonna be in this, in this little device. You don't like that?
No.
I don't blame you.
Forgive my sigh. I like that you went for the open shirt. Yeah,
thank you.
You like you're wearing the type of shirt like a cousin from Italy would wear. Like, ciao, come here.
Hey.
This is European Poseidon.
Exactly. Because we got nice weather, right? So I want to dress a little more.
You were right about that. You're right about that.
What?
The weather has been unseasonably nice.
Yeah.
I feel like we're having the conversation we have when like we're neighbors and I'm watering my lawn and I see you outside. Hey, Poseidon, what's going on? Yeah, it's been hot, huh? Oh, cool.
But then Pantelis told me that it feels like it's going to be an even harsher winter because of this. Usually, like, when it's delayed like this, usually January, February really like, just rails us up the ass. Like,
I think
fucking...
people are gonna get stir crazy. They're gonna get so.
Yeah.
They're gonna lose their shit from being home all the time.
Yeah.
That they're gonna start really, really, really either taking a lot of drugs or just going nuts or getting violent.
Yeah, due to the winter months.
Well, you don't go out. Where do you go? What do you have to do? We don't even window shop anymore.
Yeah, but we have so much entertainment at our fingertips.
That's all we have. Everything
You
at
know
our
what I mean?
fingertips. Have you ever had a conversation with you?
Me?
Yeah.
Never, and I hope I never do.
Halfway into it, you're staring at your phone.
Yeah, it's very hard. My attention span, I've noticed actually because of you that my attention span is very low.
Sometimes I nitpick at you not paying attention to what's around you, and I feel like you get annoyed at me like I'm a parent saying, stop at that, stop that, stop that. It's terrible. So sometimes I just say, fuck it, and I let you do it.
Yeah, but I'm still listening sometimes. Even though, like, if I look at my phone.
Click?
No.
Adam Sandler has
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that one.
It's exactly that, but with your phone. It's exactly that. That's what I'm saying to you. That's exactly perfect. Now you understand.
Yeah. I remember that movie.
I'm following a fresh making mozzarella recipe, and it's really interesting. And Poseidon was looking at something that was not what the rest of us were doing. And I pointed out that he missed out on something fun to look at. What was it that you were looking at?
Fuck, I don't even remember.
Exactly. Correct.
That's a good question, actually.
Correct. And then I told you that, and you seem to have gotten annoyed because I told you that.
I did get annoyed?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I don't remember.
Yeah, because you were staring at your phone.
Yeah.
And the only reason I'm doing this is, and I feel like I'm, you know, that guy that quit smoking and then tells everybody off every time they light a cigarette in front of him.
Yeah.
But 2 months later, he's smoking again.
Yeah.
He looks like an asshole. I feel like that guy but that's really not the case.
But that's because you haven't really been on...
Because I just really, really, really noticed the difference of not looking at any of that versus actually looking at that. And I see the difference in myself. But I don't want to throw it on everyone.
Would you say you feel better or worse?
100% better.
100%
But I
better.
wasn't that bad either before.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that.
Well, I'm not that bad either. Like, I have the statistics on my phone and Instagram. I spend at most an hour, 15 minutes a day on it, which is still too much, I find.
Okay, you know when someone would say something like, man, you swear too much? And then say, I don't swear a lot. But then they record a conversation of you talking, and you actually count how many times you said fuck. You go, fuck, I didn't notice. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Where you miss the like the New Yorker cartoon I keep talking about.
One New Yorker cartoon.
I'm talking to the New Yorker with Poseidon. You know, the Saturday morning cartoons in the newspaper. You know that shit? You know when people used to draw comic strips?
Yeah. Now it's memes.
Okay, like a meme. Here's a meme. Perfect. I feel like an old Generation Xer. The guy's talking to his Instagram, and behind him is his baby doing his first steps, and he's not seeing it.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You haven't seen that. I told you about that.
No, I've seen different pictures of it. Like, I've seen all those artist renderings. What?
I don't know.
Those artists that make those, they have all the stuff. Why are you laughing? What's wrong with you?
How could you have seen it? Anyway.
I've seen it on the internet. But there's multiple examples of that.
Where Elaine thinks she comes up with it, and then turns out she copied it from somewhere. So that's why it's funny.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you're saying I was Elaine in this instance?
You look like the manager of a car wash.
Maybe I am the manager of a car wash.
No, because you're a perfect character actor.
You think so?
Yeah. I've been thinking about where I would cast you. So castability wise.
Douchebag.
Yeah, like in an Adam Sandler movie, you would be like the Shooter McGavin, the bad guy. No.
The way he's dressed, you mean, or his attitude?
His aura. Would he be the guy in Wedding Singer that drives the DeLorean? The guy that's the boyfriend, the Gulia, the guy that was gonna marry Drew Barrymore. Is he that guy?
I haven't seen that movie.
Of course you haven't.
And he's dressed like that, but attitude.
Right, that's what I mean. Cast it like just his look.
Yeah.
Like if he was an extra.
Yeah.
Where would I put him? You can't, you know.
You're dressed
I
like
can't put you running behind William Wallace in this outfit.
you're dressed like you have to play golf in between rounds of getting rid of poor people's buildings.
Jesus Christ, that's very specific.
Of evicting poor people from their homes.
So you're saying I'm the next Trump?
Joe Pesci in The Super.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, you know a movie I watched the other day that I really enjoyed?
Under Siege.
I'm never gonna forget that, by the way.
That's amazing.
And I'm never gonna dance again.
No. I watched. It was with Al Pacino, Christopher. What's
Is it Al Pacino or Alpaca Chino?
Al Pacino?
I know somebody who owns an alpaca farm in Atlanta.
What's that guy there? The King of New York. What's his?
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken.
Sometimes talking.
Christopher Walken and Al Pacino were in a movie.
Yeah, it was the one where it's these three retired mobsters. Al Pacino just gets out of prison. Fuck, what was it?
Was Morgan Freeman one of them?
No. And then one of the first scenes is he goes to a brothel because he's been in
Was it
jail for
Pacino
28
or De
years.
Niro?
Huh?
Was it Pacino?
Pacino.
The hoo-ah guy.
He goes, "There's an avalanche in my pants right now," and he's like freaking out.
That was his dad.
Why can't I'm so mad at myself because I'm the guy that's supposed to know all these things.
Fuck, and he goes
What
up.
movie the hell is he talking about?
It's
Yeah, they go
early
do
2000s.
They go One Last Job. I know they have a movie like that with Alan Arkin and
they find the girl in the trunk of the Dodge Challenger,
Morgan Freeman
and they have their friend there that he's the driver.
is. Yeah, I usually like those movies.
What is
It's like
it?
that movie where Michael Douglas is getting married. It's The Hangover, but they're old. And De Niro and
No.
Morgan
This is
Freeman
the
it's
retired.
That same shit.
They're
It's like
retired
the movie where,
mobsters.
fucking Clint Eastwood and
No.
James and all the old timers have to go to space.
No,
They do
it's,
that all-
it's
it's
not
the
like
same
this.
formula.
No, it's they're retired
It's
mobsters, and then when he gets out of prison, Christopher Walken's job is to bring him to is to off him basically.
But did they do a
'Cause
lot
Pacino-
of old man jokes? Like, did a lot of the comedy in it come from the fact that now they're old? Like, I'm getting too old for this shit type stuff.
Yeah, a bit. And then it was like one last time, and then they find this girl that was raped by some goons in the trunk of the car that they stole from the goons, and then they went and they caught the
And
goons
you watched this where?
on Netflix. Fuck, I forgot the name of the movie.
Okay. So you were happy?
Yeah, it was a good movie, but I fell asleep towards the end.
Yeah. They do that a lot where it's just follow that formula of a movie.
Yeah.
The same movie repackaged. You ever see you ever see Bowfinger? Of course, Poseidon. Imagine he would turn around and say, "Yes, I saw it." Bowfinger was like that. It's Steve Martin says every movie's the same and always costs $2,000 to make.
No, I haven't seen it. So it's a movie making fun of those movies.
Yeah, but it's the joke is like such an inside joke that a lot of people wouldn't get it.
It's inside baseball.
Inside.
Oh God, I broke his brain. I'm sorry.
Inception.
Inception.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you seen Inception?
Yes.
Very good movie. Once. Yeah.
That's
I want to watch it again.
Joke.
I still don't understand the ending to this day, by the way.
The spinning top.
So yeah, something about
Well,
it's
bro,
his
you
dream.
never saw a spinning top before.
Of course, I've seen a spinning top.
And when it fell, you were like, "Oh."
It's called a dreidel, you anti-Semites.
Oh.
Actually, it's called ustrum.
Excuse me.
And in Calabrese, it's called a pirillo. Like a Pinot Pirillo. And every
love
single
Pinot.
one of our answers is right.
Interesting. But
Interesting. Ustrum. Actually, I gotta sell those, yeah.
you gotta sell spinning tops.
Yeah.
Why?
Because that's one of the most human primitive toys and symbols.
Do you remember the fidget spinner?
Yeah. See? That came and went. just
Yeah.
like and that's it. Like the beer hat,
The what now?
or the I'm with stupid T-shirt, or the have a nice day happy face,
Yeah,
or
you're
the
still with 'em.
emoji.
What? What did you say?
I said you're still with them.
Like the Hulkamania T-shirt, like the Austin 316 T-shirt, like the I just broke your neck Austin sub T-shirt, like the NWO white shirt.
First of all, the NWO, the black one with the NWO letters in white.
Yeah, it's white. But then
That's
you
still
have a
style, if you find
yes,
it.
it is. It's but then they started selling the red one, the Wolfpack one, just to make you buy more, and that's all the world is right now.
Yeah.
Just all different that's different fidget spinner, and we got to monetize. Order your Poseidon statue now.
What?
It's
So done.
it's the primitive statue of you, like made like 2,000 year old, but it's actually your face, but with the curly beard and the thing, and it's clay, and we got to get those made, and we'll sell those for as much as people are willing to pay for them.
Not as much as you'd think.
23 cents.
Okay. What are you worth to you?
$6 guaranteed.
$6.
Okay. Whoa,
So-
whoa, whoa, whoa,
so you
whoa,
watch-
whoa,
you-
whoa, whoa. Hold on.
What, a
At
bobblehead
least
of you
$8.
for a bobblehead, for a doll.
What is the cost to
Action
make?
figures, like Star Wars action figures,
Yeah.
are $9, bro.
Okay, but what is the cost to make
What do you mean? Like what?
20 cents.
Charging
an
kids?
action figure? Like if you go to the dollar store, 99-cent store, and you see those like fake GI Joes, how much does it cost to make those?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
Probably 5 cents, bro.
We have to ask the kids in Indiana Jones too.
I don't think they speak English.
No.
But you know what I've been seeing that's in style?
What's in style, Poseidon?
For cars is people get these little rubber duckies. All right, which is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Or
They
like
get
the bra. The bra of a car was one of those fidget spinner type things that
the
came
what?
with.
The what of the car?
The bro.
The bro. Yeah.
The bra.
When we used to put bras on our cars, man,
You remember that?
Who the fuck used to put bras on their cars?
because of the bugs.
Italians.
Italians, they would put it on their
Oh yeah,
eagle
those
talons.
things in the front,
Yeah,
right?
That was a fidget spinner.
Yeah.
That was another fidget spinner. Something that
Oh,
came and went.
like those bitches that would put fucking eyelashes on their fucking headlights.
That's
Have you
another
seen
one.
that?
That's another
Have you
one.
seen that shit? You haven't seen that?
Yeah.
Some women will put
On like a-
eyelashes.
on a
It's just a
Fiat.
Pixar movie with cars that talk.
Yeah,
No,
they
no,
wanted
no.
to make the Pixar car, correct.
Not even some broads. They were like super girly. And they were like, "I'm a girly girl," and they would put eyelashes
And
on their
other
car.
people put a bumper sticker on their car saying, "This car climbed Mount Washington," or "My, proud insert university here."
That's
parent,
stupid. That's
student."
stupid. How does a car can't even climb? It doesn't
Or,
have arms or legs. It only has tires.
What was
I remember the good old days when cars weren't even allowed to vote, and they didn't even have to pick up women if they didn't want to, but they could run them over if they got out of hand. Those were the good old days.
The good old days.
Do you remember flyers on cars?
I still, in my neighborhood, there's still Pakistanis and Hasidic Jewish people that put flyers on the cars.
That's pretty smart because nobody does it anymore. Do you remember going to the movies and going to your car and there's a bunch of parties like
Yeah.
the Dome
Yeah.
and whatever?
Well, while we're on the subject, my sister sent me a text message a few days ago, and she told me, "Look at this." And I said, "Who did it?" She said, "It's a bunch of Hasidic Jews that we saw walking around, handwritten flyers, each one separately handwritten. It's just
Jesus.
yeah, white paper. Like you see how long it is."
He just said,
Yeah.
Jesus, that's
Yeah.
very funny.
And it says, "Hi, I'm Frank, and I'm an experienced investor interested in buying properties in your area. We are an honest team of Jews, obviously, that have a great offer. Oh no, good." And then he mucks out. He goes, "Great offer for sellers. Cash to your notary, no hidden fees. Buy, as in no need for repair to fix, as is, just how you're selling it. No open houses, just my visit," with a smiley face, which makes it creepy. That makes
Cash.
yeah.
But what makes it funny is his name's Frank, like he's an Italian butcher.
Yeah, we are not and he underlines it. We are not realtors, so you won't pay any commissions or fees. We are the best, underlined, capitalized, way for you to sell your home privately. Give us a call, and he has the number. Thanks, Frank and the Montreal House Buyer team. Oh, and they have a site, montrealhousebuyer.ca.
Let's go.
Are they a new sponsor?
Montrealhousebuyer.ca.
Are they our new sponsor?
Probably, yeah. They say that they
This
pay,
show has been brought to you by.
They-
No, it hasn't. Stop it.
No, they say that they pay $1,000 for referrals.
Wow, did we give him a hell of a plug? Huh?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah. I just helped them.
It's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing, bro. I just
It's a thing.
yeah.
we should capitalize on that. See what I did there too?
One day help the Jews. Next week we're gonna help something random. Let's help
Bro,
the
this
Croatians.
looks like a website that my father made.
Yeah, it looks good. Like I would never not trust these fucking people. Are you crazy?
Well, one thing's for sure. Cash.
But hold on.
Cash, man.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
You know why it reminds me of my father? Because in quotes on the website, first thing, I need to sell my house fast in Montreal.
You know how many people are desperate right now, bro? Come
It
on.
would be funny if there's a picture of his dad on the website with his arms crossed, and it goes, "Ask our famous realtor, Gus." Our most famous realtor. Him and his nunchucks will slash your prices.
I want to make my website have that look.
No, you don't.
Garbage 1995 look.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Yeah, I know I do.
No, you
That's
don't.
exactly what I want to do. Yeah.
Unless-
I want it to actually have a visitor counter.
The only time I think that will work is like the guy we had seen,
Your visitor number
mypillow.com.
942. What? Which?
I saw this website, mypillow.com.
All our potential
I love that guy.
advertisers
Yeah,
for this show,
we're-
he's just giving away for free now. We're not getting any ads.
No,
on
we're
this
going to contact him. I like that guy. And actually, the way you are exposing your cross, you will not see him without.
show. Yeah, that's why I said Poseidon
cross.
should reach out. He's trying to get us ads.
Yeah,
and
he's
feature
great, that
minimum.
guy. I've heard
I'm
him on
gonna reach
Anthony's
out.
show. What's his name? I like that guy. And I don't
I don't
mind
know his
giving him
name.
a
I'm
plug
gonna-
for
I'm gonna
free because
figure
he's
it
a
out.
good person.
He looks like Poseidon.
Bro, he was a crackhead or something. And in like,
Good for him.
he cleaned up his life. No, he was a meth head.
Good for him.
Yes, you
That he
sound like
was a
your
meth
aunt.
But what did I want to say? Oh, like I had seen. That reminds me also of a sign I had seen. A sign. Is it sign or sign?
It's sign, not sang. Sang is if you're deaf and you're trying to talk. That's how you say it.
Or you're an Asian neighbor.
Yeah. Sang.
Have you?
signed out over here.
That's
Anti-Semitic. Yes, we know.
That's not anti-Semitic. There's nothing about the Jews in that very racist Asian.
Hey. Okay,
Hey,
I'm gonna
big
stop.
Jew. I just made it anti-Semitic.
Oh, I love that.
Hey, big Jew, what is the problem? You want to buy a house?
Dude, the lady that won
Bro,
$70 million.
we just attacked two different sets of people at once.
The lady that won $70 million on Lotto Max was the
yeah.
depanneur on my parents' street.
Oh, really?
On Bois de Boulogne.
Asian lady.
And the,
Good for her.
And VL.
You know how she showed up?
First time she ever played in her life.
Sometimes if the universe wants you to win,
And
you
that
win.
depanneur is getting $700,000.
Okay, that's amazing.
That's amazing. Yeah. You know that.
And it's the type of depanneur where they're
Struggling.
it's their house in the back, like literally a house. Like,
Oh, shit.
Like an old living room, and so the guy he used
know
to
what?
get up with slippers and come to the cash register.
Well, now he's gonna buy himself a house, and
Yeah.
you just made me very happy.
I'm happy. I'm happy for them.
yeah.
I've played at that depanneur a lot.
But she showed up. She showed up wearing to collect, I think, her prize, wearing a wig and a mask.
Yeah, sure. If she was allowed and they let her do it, good.
Yeah.
You ever watch those people that ruin their lives after they win the lottery?
Can you explain that to me? If you know, I don't know why they force you to go in public when you win.
No, they don't force you. Some people get away with it. They just have the option. If they choose you, you have to say yes. But my friend won the lottery twice, almost to the day, by the way.
Yeah, I
in 4
remember
years. He won $100,000 4 years ago when his kid was born. And because my girlfriend at the time was looking at the cash register at the supermarket, and his picture came through, and he was holding the check. And 4 years later now, he won $1 million, and his picture came through, and he was playing the check like a guitar.
Oh
My
shit.
friend Mike. I was an altar boy with that guy. Good for him.
Yeah.
But like me personally, I guess I would. Now people know me already. I guess I wouldn't care. I'd be in public. But in general, if you're like imagine you're in a shitty neighborhood.
Well, some people's lives got ruined. People come out of the woodwork saying you owe the money, or drug dealers.
Yeah.
Like people have won the lottery and were shot because they saw in the news this guy's rich.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, that's fucked. But I've seen people collecting the check in like this one guy was wearing a scream mask once.
Yeah, I remember. I've seen the States. They'll show up wearing like
Yeah,
panda
yeah.
costumes.
Well, like Banksy.
Oh, yeah, you should show up if you win, Poseidon, dressed as like a hardcore Muslim lady in a full burqa.
You would be allowed.
You're all,
That's amazing. Yeah, I would do that.
and they're like, ma'am, you're not even allowed to drive. How did you get here? Not allowed to drive. Allowed to play.
I
Allowed to
walk.
play. Yeah, I walk. I left last week.
I've seen that at that store in London, shopping, where they look like Batman.
Speaking of
Actually,
walking,
imagine Batman wearing the
it wouldn't work. It wouldn't be Batman.
the COVID mask.
It wouldn't be Batman anymore.
Batman wearing a COVID mask. Everything's covered. You don't see nothing.
Why is he worried about COVID?
because he's not superhuman.
You guys want to know an article I read earlier? I don't know how
Yes.
true it is. Russia Today said it. They said that apparently 1 in 5, shocking, 1 in 5 people tested that survived COVID-19 months later now have some form of brain damage. 1 in 5. That's huge.
Yeah. It's 20% of the population
Yeah, that had COVID.
that had COVID.
And they said the brain damage ranges from, not brain damage, mental problems. Ranges from PTSD to new OCD that they
What are
didn't
the
have before.
chances that out of us,
Interesting.
I'm the guy?
No, I'm just saying, well, none of us got COVID as far as we know. But wouldn't that be interesting if, we're all saying, well, only 1% is really going to die or get affected. And then we find out that actually 90-something% of whoever gets it is going to get fucked in the head.
Yeah.
But how can you tell that apart? Because everyone, to me, seems like they're fucked in the head.
Correct.
Yeah, we're all
Which
a
is
little
all the more
tweaked.
reason for us to stay isolated.
We're all a little crazy.
What's Jesse Ventura saying about this?
He won't return any of my phone calls, so I don't know. I think he's just hiding it
No,
out.
literally.
Yeah.
Isn't he like the number one conspiracy guy? So he really went off the grid.
No, Alex Jones is the number one conspiracy.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Well, it
he
depends
was
what
vocal.
type of conspiracy.
He was vocal for about a lot of shit, and he's mum about this. What about Michael Moore? Where the fuck is Michael Moore talking?
Oh, Michael Moore is busy talking nonsense about communism and fucking cars.
He doesn't talk pandemic.
He hasn't really talked pandemic.
That's
no.
so weird. Why wouldn't he?
Well, there's no money in it for him.
Correct. Because isn't Michigan with the thing? And isn't he from Michigan?
Yeah.
Where they drinking the water?
Yeah, they're still drinking
Isn't
shitty
there
water.
shit happening in Michigan now?
Yeah.
How come he's not talking?
Well, because he's got nothing to say. What is he going to say? The election might have been a fraud. What do you say?
I guess he's defeated too.
Right-wing Instagram pages have come out as soon as all this happened. Right away, they were the first ones to sell merch. My favorite one is basically a white T-shirt, and it shows a blue. You know the graph that went like this.
And it basically
up.
makes the shape of a white hoodie.
But you know what? One thing that's... You know what?
Did you see the loading on that?
Yeah. I was shocked at how long that took. I go, fuck, that's some serious buffering. God damn.
Because I wasn't sure. I was like, wait, did he? Oh, he did.
He done called me a racist.
I feel like I just had a glitch. You know those glitches that you
Yeah.
see?
Yeah.
I feel like I just experienced one.
Speaking of glitches,
I wasn't around for 10 seconds, and I thought
And
one
I-
thing that's common throughout all of them is everybody's still looking at the screen.
Yeah.
That's one thing that's been probably more now than ever, is everyone's looking at the screen.
yeah, wow, yeah, that's the world
I just
we're going towards.
get off the grid. Buy a horse.
Well, I think people, how I ask people, don't take politics too seriously. Like, don't fall into the cabal. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter who the politician is at the end of the day.
We're all
You vote for, but don't take it so personal when somebody gets
yeah.
voted out. You feel it's attack on you. But they do with everything, even with our podcast. Like the last episode that was dropped, the one that we weren't sure to drop because of the whole fight and all that, just freaking out in the chat. What the fuck? Poseidon should leave. He's getting bullied. They're taking it
Oh,
so
God.
personal, not knowing anything, right? Just seeing that and flipping the fuck out.
Because people
And
have to
they have to
express which
yeah.
team they're on.
Exactly,
Yeah.
that they're invested in. I'm
Yeah.
like, Jesus
It
Christ.
defines them almost.
If only
in
they
some
knew.
way.
Yeah.
In some way. And
Well, I never felt bullied for the record.
Well, according to the internet, you were, so that's how I'm documenting. it.
Well, here's the thing. The reason why I never felt bullied is because I'm always looking to improve myself in life in general. You know what I mean? So
is everybody else.
you know,
We
so
should.
like when multiple people tell me the
Who's
same
looking
thing.
to downgrade themselves?
Yeah, no, I know.
Unlike the rest of you, I'm always
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
to
yeah.
improve myself.
Correct. Exactly.
Not like you, who actively tries to
you
get
came to a
fired.
very, very, very common human conclusion.
Yeah, you know.
I want to be better.
Yeah.
So I'm always open to criticism.
I know I'm the manager here,
even
but I
if-
would like you to turn me into a regular clerk.
even if it can be a little harsh, I can handle it.
Yeah, that wasn't
Like
harsh.
more
That-
open to slaps.
Yeah, but
Of
you know,
course.
like last episode though, nobody had any actual, because it was even mentioned on the episode, but nobody had any context of before the show of the entire couple of days with Poseidon. Like
Yeah.
there was a lot leading up to that, but they don't have any context, so they just see that explosiveness, and they're like, "Oh my God, Poseidon just sat there, did nothing." Little did they know, Poseidon actually got fired and rehired this morning.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Wow.
I tried to talk to you about it, but we both have the attention span of basically goldfish.
yeah.
What?
What?
Well, you'll talk about it off air, but he basically he really wants to do the sales, the marketing
Yeah.
stuff, and then he went in and inadvertently tried to sabotage the whole company here.
Yeah.
And
Did he know he was going to sabotage?
it would- No, no.
As the words were coming out, of
As
his
the
mouth,
words
apparently,
came out of my mouth, I'm like, that's a rookie mistake. You don't do that.
Yeah.
You know
But
what I
he
mean?
didn't make the choice to.
Well, he made the choice to say it, but when he realized his mistake as soon as he said it.
Basically, I'm a little bit rusty. What happened? And the guy trapped me, and I fell for the trap. That's what happened.
happened.
In all seriousness, we're going to talk about it off air because it's kind of funny. But that's what happened. But this is why we're going to end it here, and I'm going to talk to you about it.
Yeah.
off air.
Anyway, and then he was fired from that role, and then careful, Guido, you're pulling all the wires there with your
Yes.
feet.
Yeah.
And then he asked for his job back, and I gave him his job back, and now there he is again.
Always be closing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you what is my option as far as wiring and shit? Is it Geek Squad and that's it?
No,
That my
why
only
you just
option?
call us? We'll do it.
Yeah. Seriously,
I wouldn't.
fuck Geek Squad, bro.
No, but I want to know as
No,
an
no, you
average
understand.
consumer.
Okay,
I just want to know it available
God.
to the average consumer.
You-
besides,
Yeah,
right
you
now
just
what
asked
you just offered.
you just asked the wrong person. He used to work at Best Buy.
So who?
He has a
Right.
vendetta with.
But what
with
is the
Geek Squad.
competition to Geek Squad? Is what I want to know. Let's say I want to install
The internet.
the
Yeah,
TV,
YouTube, you fucking
Right, that's what I'm
retard.
saying. So it's either your older cousin that'll install your stereo, and that's it.
Or
and guys
you
that tint windows.
and your phone and YouTube, you
So that's
fucking
it. It's
retard.
concluded that I have to do it, right?
Or us.
No,
Well,
not-
well,
service.
I'll come do it I'll help you, Guides. I'll help you.
So I'm going to start a business and hire guys to wire shit because
What are you talking about?
no, but the reason why
Wires aren't complicated.
Yeah, the reason why there's no competition.
you come to the restaurant every day. You've never offered your services. So tomorrow, what time are you going to be there?
I
Well, you've
never-
never asked me.
Can
yeah.
you do it? What time are you going to be there tomorrow?
Well, what do you need?
Well, what do you need?
All the wires that look shit, make it neat.
Okay, that's not
Does
a
the
real
TV work?
thing.
That's not a real thing. I
No,
thought
Videotron is.
Explain what you want.
I don't know.
Okay, so then once
you need to
figure
hook
it
up a
out-
router. What do you need?
I don't know.
So then why the fuck?
Oh, now the roles are reversed. Now someone
Figure
needs
it
to,
out. Look at
someone
it.
needs to choke fucking Guido now.
You motherfucker.
That's the Poseidon answer. I'm going to do that a lot now.
What?
No, but you figure out what you need for sure. We're gonna help you.
Yeah, no, serious. I'm serious.
No,
if
but
you
I,
need help,
didn't ask because I don't want to break balls. You guys are
No,
busy.
dude, trust me. Even if we don't know what it is, we could look it up on the internet. I learned how to do
Yes.
everything from tutorials online.
A,
Well, you know, I said
and
that.
B, I just want to say this. Fuck Geek Squad. It's a fucking scam.
It's a scam.
Yeah, you pay so much a month, and then you still
month?
have to
What are you
pay
talking
for the-
about?
No, on
the insa-
business, Geek Squad business, you have to pay so much a month just for the option to have the service, and then whatever they have to do, you pay for that as well.
Malaka, do you remember what happened when I got my TV? You were there.
Yes, I remember that.
Oh yeah, dude, they tried to trick me.
Yeah, they wanted to calibrate his TV.
Yeah, because first they weren't helping me, and then finally I knew what TV I want. I had done
That's
the
like
research.
selling a clear coat at the dealership on your car.
It's like, I want that one. Is anyone gonna help me? Oh, you want that one? That one? Well, you know, if you, I don't know. There's no. I've done my research. We're not negotiating here. This is the fucking TV I want.
yeah.
Let's go. If you don't help me, because the guy was like, it's too heavy. So I grabbed it myself. I started dragging to the front. Then the guy's like, oh, you want to pay? So we send the guy over. I go, for what? You're gonna help me bring it home? No. When it's home, we're gonna help you calibrate the colors. And I'm there. I look at Poseidon. I'm like, calibrate the colors? Poseidon's like, yeah, it's a scam. I go, what do you mean calibrate the colors? He's like, yeah, do you know how to calibrate the colors? Yeah, I'll grab the fucking remote and I'll calibrate the fucking colors, bro.
Yeah, it's all in the settings.
Yeah. He's like, no,
And a
was
quick
sa-
Google
and then
search
I
will
said,
tell you how to do it.
My buddy Poseidon knows how to calibrate. And
Well,
then he
he's
goes,
selling to the average Joe that
is
doesn't
he,
know how to do that.
yeah, is he a certified blah, blah, blah. And then I don't know what the fuck I said, but I lost my shit. Like I go to him, I forgot what I said about you. Like, yeah, he's a certified, I don't know what he said. Like he's going to
Well, you
fuck
know,
you or something.
TVs come in the mode of live sports, not in movies. That's why sometimes you'll watch a movie and it comes out to
Yeah.
it looks weird.
It
Yeah,
looks
and
weird, but you can calibrate it.
And by the way, most I
to
would say actually all of the TVs out of the factory come pre-calibrated.
To sports, to live sports.
It's
live
rare,
sports setting.
But
super rare.
You have the settings. Like unless you're really fucked up and you want something specific, they're not going to know anyway.
Or
They're just going to do it
even
with
know.
you.
People don't even know.
They don't have a special remote.
But what you did, that's my favorite moment. One of my favorite stuff that you've ever done is the guy. The guy treated it like a dealership. So he's like,
It's exactly what it is.
so he goes,
It's exactly what it is.
fuck Geek Squad, bro. so the guy goes, have a seat. And
Oh, yeah, you were there? Yeah.
And Pantelis goes, no. And you just smack your card on the table.
Yeah, because he's like, he was trying to give me all kinds of insurance, and he goes, "Please have a seat." And I looked at him for 1 second, and I shook my head like, "Nah."
And he
I
gave-
dropped the
and he
card. I
gave
go,
up?
No, he gave up. I go,
Yeah.
just charge the fucking TV.
He saw it was over.
But I remember
It
when
was good. It was that's an A status moment.
Yeah.
What he did.
Yeah.
when they tried to trick me
He
once.
was
Remember, he's like,
defeated.
oh, he tried to waste time. I don't know where the TV is. And what did I say? I go, so here's what you're gonna do for me. He's like, how can I help you? Either you're gonna go in the back and get the fucking TV, or I'm gonna go in the back and get the fucking TV.
Yeah,
One of
I
us
remember
is leaving here with the fucking TV.
Which is why now most of Best Buys you either see as vending machines in airports or you just order online. The going to the store is over. It's
Yeah,
slowly
of course.
going away.
Even dealerships.
All of a sudden, Best Buy is
even-
selling washing machines and vacuum cleaners.
And they need to stay alive.
Even car sales are gonna. I think soon they're gonna make a huge shift online only.
Is there a super like car app? Why?
Well, here's the
where
thing. Like I've been paying attention. There's a lot of brokers also online now.
where you
that-
buy a car, but sorry to interrupt for real.
okay, go
Where
ahead.
you buy a car, but it gives you the anywhere on the planet like order car now option. Why haven't they
Yeah.
done that? They will. I think.
I
no,
think
no.
that exists.
It does.
Like
So
the
I,
Amazon of cars.
so I like
The
paying
car
attention.
shows up at your house.
I like paying attention to the car world because I like cars. There's two things that have changed a lot for car rentals. First thing is there's a new app called Turo. It's basically Uber.
You give your car.
Yeah, but a lot of people have actually made a
I rent
business
your
model
car
around it.
on Sunday.
A lot of people will lease cars.
Yeah.
They'll lease 4 or 5
And
cars
do it.
and do it. They don't drive them, or sometimes they'll drive them when they have them. You know, if the one of them doesn't rent for like a week or whatever, like fuck it, I'll drive this one. You know what I mean?
Like Airbnb.
So they basically, basically Airbnb, but for cars.
Like the Airbnb scam. Like the way people have taken advantage of Airbnb. making
Yeah,
their-
of
Yeah,
course.
they rent
They
the
rent
shitty
and they do
apartment.
that
They
shit.
fix it up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. And that for cars in Turo. So how's Turo doing? This show
They're doing
has
well.
been brought to you.
I think that's the next thing for car rentals, and then a lot of the cars, because it's no longer worth it to own a car anymore. Too much liability.
Did you check the prices?
What is going to happen? Huh?
How much can you rent your car for?
I don't want to rent my car.
No, but did you check?
No, I haven't checked.
I mean, you didn't check. That's the first thing I would do is check how much I would.
Why?
Because I'd be curious.
No, I haven't checked. But I've checked like sports cars, like
Lamborghini.
they'll do
How
it
much?
a lot cheaper, like $1,000 a day, and then you go on one of these independent websites and they have it for like $3,000 a
But
day.
you know what I would do though? I would rent a Lamborghini, but you like for a move, where I'm trying to put a couch in it. Like,
That's stupid.
yeah, I would do it like no, I rent a Lamborghini, but I'm going hunting on mud. and fucking,
Yeah, you could.
that's what I would do.
But you
that.
would have to pay. You would have to
You
get the
know?
insurance.
Like for yeah, I would rent.
Yeah. But think about it. You rent it for 3 days. The month, the lease. Let's say you lease a Lamborghini.
Let's do it tomorrow.
No, obviously, you need capital to do
Actually,
that.
you know what I got?
They're
for
not just
my,
gonna lease you
my
a
god kid?
Lamborghini.
I got for his birthday. I got him like there's a racetrack where you can get a Ferrari and race around the track for
That's fun.
yeah,
What's the
it's
monthly
like
on
$200
that?
bucks.
For what?
Leasing a Ferrari.
Leasing a Ferrari. Considering their entry price start at $250,000.
Ferrari Montreal on Jean Talon and Lucerne.
Hold on.
You know, in Wayne's World when they sing the sponsors, but he's wearing the Reebok thing. New print.
Poseidon, don't get confused.
Little.
You're looking at
No,
about $4,000 or
different.
$5,000 a month.
a month
Really?
Yeah,
to lease one.
starting.
Yeah.
What about a G-Wagon Mercedes, which for some reason there was not one?
About $3,000 entry point.
I love that.
2,500, $3,000.
The G-Wagon looks like an army truck.
Yeah,
Square.
don't like soccer moms have that.
Do they? No.
In
They have the other one,
California.
they have the more round
In-
one, not the boxy one.
In California, they apparently who said it? Post Malone. He's like apparently rich dudes will buy that for their wives or
Yeah.
baby mamas or whatever.
And if anybody would know, it's Post Malone.
Bro, Posty's on it, bro. But like I was saying, so and even for car sales, there's a lot of companies starting to pop up. In Toronto, it started. I forgot the name, but what they do is they basically do just long-term rentals. So they'll do like a 12-month rental, and then every 12 months you change, or 6 months you change, something like that.
Like
You
short
change
lease.
short leases.
lease.
Short leases basically, and it's a membership fee you pay for the year, and it's per 12 months or 6 months. I think 12 months, and you can, even if you don't like the car, let's say in a month, you can go in
the
and change it,
biggest
or a
issue
week.
I have with the rules
stuff
on
like that.
marriage. Marriages should be like what you just said.
Trial periods.
Trial period.
Marriages traditionally never work. So why
'cause-
wouldn't you have like a marriage like a shorter lease?
Well,
And then you both sign, or you both sign,
I mean,
or you leave. Why
you could if you sign why
is that not an option?
If you sign the prenup,
Yeah,
or
just
look,
have the broad
Because
sign
prenup
agreement.
has a bad connotation.
Who cares? There was that basketball player that
So
had.
don't call it a prenup. Say, look,
That's
let's
what I'm
sign this
saying. It's just the
agreement.
words we call it.
When we start, whatever happens,
Yeah.
happens. When we leave, you leave with what you came
How
in
long is
with.
your marriage for? A 3-year contract. Not bad. What's the thing? Oh, cool. Yeah, cool. And when you're done, you're going to keep her? No,
I don't know. We're going to see if the renewal's up.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, because marriage used to be.
Whose girlfriend is this? Oh, she's mine. When Pantelis was done, he told me to, yeah, and now she's...
That would
Oh,
be
really?
funny.
Well, I don't think it'll ever turn into that.
No,
but an agreement that'll save you from like financial disarray.
Correct. I think the communication before actual marriage is very, very vague.
Well, there was
And,
a
they just want the traditional, storybook marriage with Prince Charming and Cinderella.
Fairy tale.
But you forget that...
Depending on where you live, you're entitled to half your shit.
yeah.
But even things you don't, you don't know until you get married, like fucking... you like to leave all the time, or whatever.
But that's why you gotta live with the person first.
Correct.
Yeah. Like there was a basketball player who
People never talk about it. They just want to go with the emotion and not logic.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Well, there was that basketball player that basically, I forgot his fucking name. He tried to get his fiancée to sign a prenup, and she kept putting it off. Yeah, I'm gonna sign it. And then finally, the day of the marriage, he's like, "Why didn't you sign it?" And she's like, "Oh, no," started making up excuses as that. And then she got the priest involved, and then the priest tried to talk him down of not signing it.
Oh,
And
yeah,
he was
yeah.
like,
This
and
was
he
an
like-
episode of a telenovela.
No.
my mother
He
watches.
was on Instagram Live talking about this.
Yeah, this happened. A little
Yeah,
while ago.
a little while ago.
Blake Griffin.
No, it wasn't Blake Griffin. He was the black guy.
Yeah. So I was talking about it. It's like, fuck it. And he didn't go through with it. He got bad vibes, from
Yeah.
her.
I would have done the same thing.
I would have done the same thing, yeah. Bro, if I have fucking $500 million, bro, or 100 million, no, okay, let's even 300,000 to my name.
Even if he gets $400 to his name, he's not sharing that shit.
Yeah, bro.
I think. Yeah, too many people get married because they feel they should,
Yeah.
and not necessarily
They
think
want
it
to,
through.
you know? Like there's a whole myth about women not being able to give birth after the age of 30s.
That's not a myth.
That's not a
You're
myth.
talking about the biological clock?
Yeah.
No, but not 30.
Not-
Really?
Not 30. That's just you made that up. But
Yeah.
women have a time. You didn't know that?
Yeah, not 30.
Yeah, but it's not
the
30.
Myth is 30.
No, the
you
myth
said,
was-
you said it's 30.
No, the myth was 30.
No.
Oh, okay.
No one ever believed
I don't
that.
know that.
You just
Oh,
made that
okay.
up.
I just
They're saying that women by 30 normally they try to get married if they can.
Are you mixing up the biological clock with the if a girl's not married by 30, she'll
No.
never get married? I think he might be.
No.
Yeah, because essentially what happens in society is a lot of women, if around 30 they're not married and they're single, then guys tend to view them as there
I
must
kind
be a
of
problem
think.
there.
Yeah, I
think he's mixing
I
up
think he
two
is.
different things. Yeah.
Maybe I did mix it
I
up.
just saw
It's
the little
possible.
guy run up the stairs in his brain.
Yeah.
Because
And
essentially,
he lit up the
because
light
the
bulb.
biological clock is another thing. Whether you like it or not, there's a limit. And then the older you are, if you try to have kids, the more dangerous it is. Childbirth is dangerous. The kid having problems is dangerous. It becomes more dangerous as the years go by. Sometimes you can't anymore. Sometimes you can. Some people have kids and they're 60, but it happens to some women. Like you don't know, but they tell you, late 20s, early 30s. That's when biologically is the top time for women.
Do you think with technology evolving so fast that won't be a problem in the future?
Well, it's not even a problem now. I mean, you can artificially inseminate people.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's the
yeah.
thought process behind it. They did this Let's Have Kids Tinder. I think
What?
it's Australian. And I don't know if it
Kids
took off.
Tinder.
It's basically
a
somebody.
pedophile?
Let's have kids Tinder.
Somebody you want.
Oh, I thought you were asking, let's have kids Tinder like
Tinder
a
kid.
pedophile.
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Oh, that's funny.
You're going to call it Tinder Surprise.
Tinder surprise. It's great with the logo of the Tinder.
It's a kid's
No, like
asshole opening.
somebody you want to procreate with. Basically, let's have a baby.
Yeah.
And is it really that bad? Is that?
I don't think that's bad.
I think that's kind of organized.
I don't believe anything that two consenting adults do
Right.
with each other that doesn't affect anyone is a problem. It has nothing to do with anyone. You know what I mean?
What's the term for? Is it the zeitgeist? Is that the people like what everybody's thinking?
What everyone's thinking. Yeah, the zeitgeist.
What's that? What about the one that controls what the zeitgeist is, or the common?
I don't know.
The common definition of something, or the common, the day-to-day feeling behind something. That is where it's at. That's what like the whole thought of marriage, the whole monogamy of it. You know, that rule. It's because they made everybody think that's what you should do. It's always the should, you know?
Question for you.
Yes.
Do you think humans
My eyes are going to cross. Yes.
are naturally monogamous or polygamous?
No, they're not.
Okay. Why?
Well, they can't naturally. You're talking about nature. They can't
Yeah,
naturally
yeah.
be monogamous. That's impossible because then the world wouldn't exist the way it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they're two separate.
Are you
things.
saying there are a lot more cheaters than people think? Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. And not just that. I mean, in general, the way you're made.
I think only penguins are monogamous.
No, they're not.
No, even penguins aren't monogamous.
Actually, penguins are very similar to humans in that aspect.
I know. I have an uncle who looks like a penguin.
It looks like Danny DeVito.
No, I mean, like,
Oswald Cobblepot. What a name.
no, but I mean, like, even penguins, they'll do stuff like there are whore penguins. Did you know this?
Fucking
Bro,
bitch.
I've delved into the world of penguins like no other man has.
The second I heard there was
How many
whores
times-
in the penguin kingdom, I was like, what?
She made red and black
So-
look
so-
sexy.
so-
She made white and black look good.
Because I'm just thinking of Poseidon writing romantic poetry of penguins. He's like, 'twas a snowy night at the penguin arena. She was hiding behind the smoke of a cigarette. And that's when I noticed 8 other penguins trying to ram her from behind.
It's like Humphrey Bogart in a penguin.
Yeah, yeah. And I said, out of all
A film noir.
the snow-filled mountains, you had to hobble into mine.
And she's on the piano like the fabulous Baker Boys singing
They make penguin noises.
like Jessica Rabbit in Who
What was that sound you made?
What the fuck they say?
That's the mating call.
Yeah, what do they say?
I think they hurl.
Yeah, they're not Pokemon. They don't go like, penguin, penguin. Pokemon.
They just go.
Yeah, they make
So
fucked up noises.
penguins prostitute themselves is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Yeah, and they collect shiny stones from male penguins.
Yeah,
and
bling,
they'll
bling.
prostitute themselves. Yeah, and then gay penguins will
There's
actually
gay penguins in
yes,
addition.
there's gay penguins.
Fucking hell, we have to be more like the penguins.
That'll
Who did they
steal-
elect in
that'll-
We
office?
are like
basically.
the penguins. We
Yeah.
have gay guys too.
Yeah. So the gay penguins can't reproduce, right? But they want babies also. So they'll go and steal, like they'll have the other gay penguin distract the other penguins. So
Go
they'll
get
have
their
the other
egg.
gay penguin fight with a straight penguin man.
Because they all look the same.
You know,
Oh,
and,
that's the gay agenda they've been warning us about.
I think that's what.
Oh,
and
we
then
gotta
the
be
other gay
careful.
penguin will go and steal an egg, type of shit.
God damn.
I think Anderson Cooper did that.
Yeah, Anderson Cooper's out there trying to do that shit, stealing people's babies. Let's start that rumor. Gay baby theft 2020.
So, yeah. So that's my
Allegedly, I don't know.
allegedly.
I don't
As
know.
long as you say
bro,
allegedly
yeah.
after. Allegedly
are
is
interesting.
the literature and term for I don't mean anything, but not for nothing. That's like saying not for nothing. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Well, they'll have fights to the death, bloody fights to the death over who gets to fuck who.
Wait, do they know that they're fighting to the death?
Yeah. I think.
Fucking penguins, huh?
Yeah, they're nuts, bro. They're unhinged, bro.
No,
these
no, no.
fucking
Those are
penguins.
squirrels. Squirrels have nuts.
Oh, by the way, squirrels, man. I keep praying for the squirrels around my neighborhood. Some idiot squirrels keep running in the street when there's cars. They get squashed, and then
Yeah.
they ruin my fucking day.
Yeah,
Have you? I hate
that's
seeing
sad.
that. Have you noticed there are black squirrels that didn't exist before? I'm not even kidding.
What do you mean?
Like squirrels were always gray for 30 years, and
What-
all of a
so
sudden,
what do you- what do you-
Montreal has
so you
black
think the black
squirrels.
ones were underground for a while, and now they were just free?
No,
Is
dude,
that what
I'm
you're
not
saying?
even kidding. This isn't even a conspiracy, and it's a fact. In Montreal, there's news articles on it.
Some say the black squirrels are stronger than the gray
There was
ones.
never black
faster.
squirrels. There was never black
They
squirrels.
jump higher. Are you serious? I've
Yeah,
never noticed.
for real.
I've seen black squirrels, brown squirrels. I've even
Yeah.
seen like
There's never been
Brown,
light,
gray.
light brown. Yeah, like
I've seen white. I've seen albino squirrels.
I never seen a white
Yeah.
squirrel.
Albino. They have red eyes. They're creepy as fuck.
I think you saw a rat, like a lab rat.
No. This was an albino squirrel. Dead in the day. Had the puffy tail.
You ever seen a
Was it rapping?
white
Was
bat?
it wearing Gore-Tex?
Have you ever seen a white?
Mom spaghetti. Knees weak. Arms are heavy.
That's what it was saying.
That's a good
Mom's
song.
nuts are heavy.
That's a good song.
So explain this black squirrel thing. What's going on?
I don't know. They just started to.
But the skin, the skin color, the hair color.
It's
that-
literally black fur.
Yeah, but doesn't that that doesn't do with anything, right? That could just change over time.
Yeah, that's why it's just like, oh wow, look, that's happening now. Hey, nature. That's it. But it's just never happened. It was never the case. Or like, there was a time that Toronto was literally overrun by raccoons.
Well, that's
Or the whole there's no more bees shit. You ever see that?
okay. Look, let's explain this to people. The bees. If we kill all the bees, we die.
We're fucked.
But I have the whole thing that I do remember there being more bees when I was a kid, and I also remember.
Yeah, but you don't fucking go around playing in the fields anymore, dickhead.
But I still sit in the backyard.
It's not the same.
And also, do you remember there being a lot more snow at Christmas when you were a kid? And this is not me going with global warming.
No, this is
me
you
going
being.
with seasonal shifting.
This is
the
you-
winter is still the same
that's
length.
'cause the
it
poles
just
are
ends
shifting.
later.
No, this is you being a nostalgic bitch.
Okay, is that really the case? Because
Yeah.
I remember there being a lot more snow.
Yeah, because you were also smaller.
But before, no, I'm saying
yes,
before the 25th of December. That's all I'm saying.
yes, but
Depends on the year.
the planet goes through these phases,
Cycles.
cycles. Sorry, cycles.
Explain scientist.
Poseidon the Grass
Look,
Tyson here.
I don't know.
It's Poseidon to grow.
Yeah, Poseidon the Grass Tyson. Here it is.
Or let me fucking tell you.
Poseidon
That's exactly
that's
how,
not
he
how
talks.
he talks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me fucking tell you.
Yeah.
Let me fucking tell you the cerebellum. Yeah, like go. I want to hear this.
No, like it goes through these fucking
Cerebellum, the
cycles.
boxing gym.
Like we're apparently due for another ice age now,
That's what he said.
allegedly.
Yeah, I know. It's a long time they have been working on that movie.
Yeah.
You got to
Wait,
come out with part 3.
Are we due for another ice age?
2012.
I think Ray Romano's
they
doing the voice
accidentally
again.
they accidentally reversed. Some people
The polarities. You reverse
No,
the
they
polarity.
reversed the 1 and the 2. It's supposed to be 2021. That's the joke.
So-
The Mayan calendar.
But the Mayan calendar keeps changing. What now? It's 2021, the end of the world.
No, they're saying they fucked up. They meant to say 2021, but by mistake they said 2012.
Oh, that's stupid. Because the Mayan calendar doesn't work that way.
I know.
But all this to say that
We're doomed.
we're doomed.
Yeah,
This is the expert.
fucked.
This is the expert.
But this is why I keep telling people, don't adopt a cult. Live your life. Be happy. Try not to be a cunt. Be mean to the elderly, but that's it.
Yeah, but what about if you join a cult but don't know you've joined the cult?
Oh yeah.
And when people tell you you're in a cult, they're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's called ACN.
I think it's called
It's a lot. It's
the
pyramid
world
schemes. Pyramid schemes do that.
and smartphones.
Smartphones do that too, because you're in the cult of Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we'll be fine though. At the end of the day,
That's
we're gonna have this little hick in
I
history.
think we're just different.
You're a dummy. How can it be a hick in history? There's people who their entire life is going to be that, right? You weren't born into
Maybe
it.
we are
There's
adaptable.
kids that are born into
we
it.
are adaptable. We are adaptable.
There's
He's,
kids-
he's actually right. I'm astonished, but
No, there's kids that are born into this.
yeah.
But
there's kids who don't
how
know.
is it? What I'm saying is, how is it a hiccup? It's a hiccup for you and him and me.
I was having a conversation with an old Italian dude, the type
Yeah.
that talks to people in a bar, and he said exactly, they don't even know.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't even know the alternative.
That's what I'm saying.
They only know this.
Yeah,
So we're actually the generation that has experienced both.
exactly. Right after us,
And these kids don't even know there's
there
a
is
problem.
after us, there is no more hiccup. After us,
Right.
that's it.
Correct.
Yeah,
We're literally the last of a dying breed.
yeah.
No, that's the click next, agree,
Yeah.
send.
We don't.
That's it.
This is it. After our generation, there's the next generation doesn't have a basis for comparison.
It's only a matter of time before, if I'm fed up of talking to you in public, I'm actually looking for the X above your head because I want to close your window.
Oh, you mean the attention spans? Yeah, they're shorter apparently.
That's what we do. I feel like talking to you. I press X, and you're gone.
Yeah, that was some Black Mirror episodes.
Well, that's yeah.
I think
well,
it's yeah.
I mean, the next generation doesn't have the concept of rewinding. Doesn't have the concept of
I remember
tangible
rewinding.
things.
But their argument against us or me is shut up, old timer.
yeah. No, I'm not saying. It's
I feel
good
like
or
an old
bad.
man
It's
in a
always been
rocking
that.
chair saying, "In my day, things were better."
I mean, this is nature. It's taking its course. Science,
it is,
right?
and
It's expanding.
it's disheartening a bit.
But I think it's just because we're always. I'm not saying that what we're doing is good. It's probably terrible.
It's a
but-
very pessimistic feeling I have.
But we're always scared of. People are always a little weary of change.
Of course.
And the fact that everything changed so drastically and so rapidly, I think that's what fucked us the last couple of years. Like, look at the
Yeah.
last 20 years, dude. It's a whole different world.
Dude, the last and just the last year, amazed. He's asking me because I stopped paying attention to what he was saying in the car,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Well, what are you thinking about?" Because I just kept seeing all these storefronts, and I just imagine how it's over. There's actually a restaurant that has mannequins in the window on Lackady,
Pretending to eat.
and it's all just everything you want, everything in the world is literally a click away from where you're sitting, and you're okay with it, and so is everybody else. And I hate to say that because I sound like fucking a conspiracy, but we are. Okay, you ever see Wall-E? The little fucking Pixar movie.
Isn't that a sad movie?
It's a Pixar movie about the R2D2 looking motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay, it's that. All the humans in that are just scooting around on these hoverboard type wheelchairs, looking at a screen, eating, and looking at their phone type thing. And it's kind of, that's Black Mirror-ish.
No, but I saw it. Don't worry.
The day you'll know that the world is over is when Poseidon fully embraces the digital landscape and he starts exclusively ordering prostitutes online. Then you know we're fucked. Like if he gave up the window shopping and going to them, and now he's like, you know what? I'm ordering online.
That's
It's
it.
done. He's the last bastion. He's our last hope. The second he switches to full digital whores, we're done.
Fuck.
How about
he's
in
close.
Demolition
He's
Man?
getting lazy. He's
How
close
about
to
when
it.
they were fucking in Demolition Man?
What?
Where Sandra Bullock tells Stallone, let's have sex. And he's
Oh,
like,
yeah, I
all right.
remember
And
that.
he's going, he's checking his breath. He's about to fuck her.
And-
He goes to kiss her and she's like, what are you doing? And it becomes virtual fucking.
Yeah.
And for the record, Poseidon did that like a week and a half ago. We were talking about that. He was telling me how amazing his 3D VR porn was.
Or FaceTime.
So the first two times.
FaceTime.
He
Look.
did, no, 3D porn. He has the headset and everything.
Oh, did you do? But,
Yeah.
did you fuck a
So-
fleshlight?
No.
No, he fucked it.
Doesn't it come
I
with
fucked
a
my
fleshlight?
hand. I
He
fucked
fucked
my
his
hand.
neighbor.
But you could fuck. I bet you there is a fleshlight you could fuck
There
that
is,
comes
but
with horse.
he asked Ganesh to come over.
Oh, I can. Oh, I like potato ganishes from the deli in Brooklyn.
So the first two times it was pretty awesome. The first time it was because I never really experienced it, so I was like, "Whoa, this is crazy."
That's how you came.
Where did you come from, bro?
Second time it was awesome also because it looked like a chick I've been wanting to fuck, and I didn't get the chance to fuck, and it looked almost carbon copy
Are
of
we
it.
talking about a ginger girl?
But how does it
Yes.
feel?
Oh,
Does it-
really?
is it-
I told you this.
Wait,
I
you were
remember.
wearing a headset,
Yeah,
or you were in a thing?
I was wearing a headset.
Okay, and but is it really real? Like I've never had
No, it's not really real.
virtual reality headset.
Porn.
I've never really worn it. Not even regular.
Oh, it
not for
feels,
golf.
it's trippy. It's
Is
trippy.
it?
I will tell you that it's trippy. So the first two times was awesome, but then the
And
third
the third
time,
time she stopped answering.
no, but the third time I started getting weirded out, man. I was
She
like,
started
this is-
asking you like, okay,
I'm like, this is weird. Next thing I'm buying a fleshlight. Next thing you know, I'm buying those fake asses that you smack and they jiggle to infinity and beyond.
yeah.
And then the next thing you know, I'm buying a half a sex doll. Next thing you know, I'm buying a full sex doll. Next thing I'm buying an android to fuck. Next thing it's, you know what I mean? So it's like, nah, this is ending
Somewhere
right
along
here.
the road, I'm letting dudes jack me off.
that sounds like a Poseidon bit. It's a great bit. Use it
You know?
in your show.
So
Then she's asking if
I'm like, no, this ends here. Third time and last time. So I'm never jerking off to
Or
VR
she's-
porn ever again. Because
then
it's
she's
fucking
gonna ask,
trippy, bro.
what is this we're doing? Is this a thing? Are we in a relationship, or are we just? Is it just sexual?
Well, wasn't that the concept of the movie? What was that movie?
Every movie.
No. It was the recent one. The one where it's in LA. It's the android that thinks he's human, but he's not. It was a remake.
Total Recall. He's
Yes,
talking
there you go. Total Recall. Where he had his android girlfriend. It was a hologram basically. No, it was like a voice. It was an AI basically.
He was unconscious
His-
and he didn't know if he was
No,
awake or
no.
not.
He was conscious.
Yeah, he
and,
went through
and,
the fucking thing.
and his
That's
girlfriend
Rico.
was an AI basically, and then he was able to have a hologram of her, and then yeah.
I think Bridges of Madison County is like that too.
I think the future is very scary, but there's also a lot of potential.
Oh, there's always potential. That's the beauty.
Yeah, that's why I get an app where people can order shit.
I feel like we're at a crossroads right now in humanity.
We're always at a crossroads in humanity. Every generation thinks that they're that generation.
Yeah,
to
you're
cross,
right.
yeah.
You're
No,
right.
I don't think I'm that generation.
No, we
I'm
are
part of-
the
You literally just said it.
We are the conductor generation, you and I, or the one where we bridge them to them
Yeah.
in between.
I'm gonna go.
I'm a bridge.
Yeah, we're copper.
Yeah.
Do you think in like 50 years they're gonna be like, this is a horse?
Yes,
They're always
like when
they've
you're
al-
looking at a horse and
Yeah, they're
someone
always
says,
gonna
"What
say
is that?"
that. Yeah, they're
You're gonna
always
say,
gonna say
"That's a horse."
Why?
I ju- hold on,
a second.
hold on, no,
When
you know
you
what?
see a horse, what do people say
Hold on.
around you?
That's a
That
book.
is sheep.
I just realized this is something very stupid. We're just gonna.
What do your village parents
We're just
tell you?
gonna. We're just gonna.
This
gonna
is
jump.
dog.
We're just gonna jump over it.
Like a horse. That's how Christopher Reeve got paralyzed.
Yeah. Did you know that?
Yes.
That
He was
you know who
Superman.
is. That's how you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know that he got paralyzed by falling off a horse?
And that siren.
And that the force.
That's
I mean
ironic.
the horse. The horse
The force that's the
trampled
horse.
him.
No, the horse did not trample.
The horse did not trample him.
Oh, I heard the horse trampled him.
That's because I don't
No,
know.
the horse. He fell off the horse.
He
and
fell
hurt
off the
his
horse. Landed
Crooked.
on his head.
back.
Yeah.
Landed on his head, on the back of his head. Yeah.
Like Michael Schumacher being sick or a quadriplegic or whatever he is now. We don't even know.
Oh, what happened to Schumacher?
He was the world's fastest man in a car and was skiing down a bunny hill,
Oh,
and
yeah,
no one
yeah,
ever heard
skiing.
from him
Yeah,
again.
you told me
Skiing.
this.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Oh wow, that's
That's irony too. That's like looking at the guy's the most dangerous sport in the world, and that's how he gets paralyzed or whatever.
Isn't the most dangerous sport Paralympic water polo?
That's that SCTV skit there with Harry Shearer and Martin Short when they're doing the water synchronized thing to Frank Stallone, Far From Over. No, actually the most dangerous sport in the world is the one where you wear a wingsuit.
Oh, like a spider monkey.
It's not like a parachute. It's literally the wingsuit and you fly. That one.
Oh
and
yeah.
But you
That
still
looks
have a
cool.
parachute.
That is the most dangerous
They
sport.
still have a parachute, by the way, for the record.
Yeah, but that
that's
whole
cool,
sport
yeah.
of what they do that looks cool, that you basically do what Superman does,
You just
that's the
jump
most
off a plane.
dangerous sport in the world. That now the fuckers that jump off buildings there on
I
Instagram.
saw a clip.
The guys that go to the edge.
Oh yeah.
That shit too.
Edgelords.
That shit. That too. That's the most dangerous sport.
I don't know the most dangerous sport, but the most dangerous job is the one. Have you seen those underwater welders for oil rigs? That is, I think, the most dangerous job on the planet.
I thought it was a snake charmer.
No, but these
You
guys
have
got
to
it
be
down
really
tight.
charming, bro.
Have you seen those Indians, bro? They're just smacking cobras across the head. Have you seen that
Yeah.
video?
Yeah.
No, I think the most dangerous job is the underwater welders.
Do
of
they
the
even have
oil
shows
rigs.
like that anymore, man? Remember the Dirty Jobs, Mike Rowe? Love that show.
Every- Now every job's considered a dirty job if you're not behind the screen.
Yeah.
Car wash.
I was watching a
That's a
documentary
clean job.
about Bangladesh.
You're
ever
watching a documentary about Bangladesh?
How Bangladesh became Muslim.
How did it become Muslim?
Some guy said, "This is good. Follow." They
Dude.
said, "Okay."
No, it was different conquests. It was different, like Muslim, Turkish Muslim, Mongolian, like warlords. Every couple.
And
of
what
years.
year?
And then if
People, they're on horses, on camels.
oh, they're on horses. Yeah, it wasn't. It was before, like it was Seljuk Turk time.
Okay.
And basically, that's why. Basically, what I learned from this that I thought was interesting. You know how you have like Hindu and these Hindu and what's the other one? The monks.
Oh, Buddhist.
Yeah, that they're like on these mountaintops, right? And they're hidden away. Do you know why that is? Not because they thought this is where we need to meditate, it'll be cool. They were in the middle, they were part of the culture. But then the Muslims basically didn't appreciate it. They wanted to kill
Banished.
them. Yeah, they're so like, we got to repopulate, we got to relocate rather.
That's what they did.
So that's why they went and hid in mountains and remote places so that they stopped getting killed by Muslims.
For thousands of years.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
That's what it was, yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, it was very interesting.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking Genghis Khan was a fucking savage.
Yeah, he was very charismatic. He banged a lot of women.
No, but one of the most savage things.
How many
he's done-
followers does he have?
Genghis doesn't have that. Well, I mean, all of Turkey, Azerbaijan.
So
I
how
don't
many
know-
how many views is that?
I don't know how many.
How does that
None.
translate to today?
But do you know what I'm
How
curious
many
about?
followers would he? How many views on YouTube would he have?
You know who talks about him with pride and the ancestor or whatever? Hardcore Turks, Azerbaijanis, Uzbeks, I think. I'm not sure if the Kazakhs do it too, but all of like that region. But I've never heard Mongolians. Do Mongolians talk about, like, you know what I mean? Like, you never hear Mongolians be like, yeah, we're going to fucking take over the world. Genghis was right. I never hear them say that.
What about Corsicans or with Napoleon or French people with Napoleon?
Yeah, I never hear them talk about Napoleon.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
There was a
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Yeah.
Stalin,
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, why you Stalin?
Winston Churchill.
No, Winston Churchill, people talk about him. We're still proud of him. Stalin, people talk about him. These fucking idiots on the left.
They praise him.
Yeah.
Castro.
Castro, they still talk about him. They praise him. His son's in charge of this country.
Yeah.
Saddam. Do people talk well about him?
Some people still talk well about him. I've spoken to
Mussolini. There's a lot of old timers that say he was fucking right.
Well,
That's terrible.
I know a lot of Iraqis that tell me Saddam Hussein he's a terrible human being and his kids were the devil. However, not that it's an excuse, but when he was around, the country
order.
was thriving. There was order, and even though they were pieces of garbage, that region you need someone strong because there are a lot of pieces of garbage.
Like an organized crime head.
Exactly, and if
You
let
have to
them-
always keep it in order, or otherwise the fucking bikers are going to kill everyone.
well, that's what's happening now.
I've heard a
right?
lot of people say that.
Yeah, but him and his sons were horrible. His sons one of his sons would go to weddings. Like, he didn't even know the people. He would go to wedding night, and before the husband could sleep with the wife, if he liked her, he would rape her, basically.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Because of his power.
Yeah, sometimes he would kill her if she wasn't down, then kill her
Because
husband. Like,
he was Shane McMahon.
Yeah, it was crazy.
All right.
Jesus
And,
Christ!
What about that guy that what is it, Mao? That Tyson has that tattoo.
Mao Zedong.
Mike Tyson has a tattoo.
Oh yeah, that's the guy that killed in Tiananmen Square.
Tiananmen Square.
Millions of Chinese.
How many could fit in a square? Usually a piazza is
Yeah, what kind of square is that?
Actually, have you seen a North Korean square, man? That goes like from here to fucking downtown, man. And they're all lined up. They look like statues. Unbelievable shit.
North Korean.
You ever see the fucking, but the pageantry, like of the
Yeah,
soldiers lined up? I've never seen it. They're more lined up than this fucking table if you measure it. I swear to God.
Yeah,
I've met a lot of South Koreans.
Amazed.
South Koreans have beautiful women, by the way. But I've met a lot of South Koreans. They have Poseidon's agreeing. I've met a lot of South Koreans. I can't remember if I've ever met I don't think I've ever met a North Korean, but I'd be interested if ever there's like a defector from there, like from the propaganda wing. That's someone you would hire.
I think, how is there not publicly someone like that that's in the everyday?
Oh, I'll tell
Well,
you.
like Salman Rushdie.
There
I
have
can
been.
tell you. I'll tell
Who's
you
a
why. No, they haven't. I'll tell you why.
Margaret Cho.
Michael Malice told us the bad thing about that is when you do something like that. Let's say if you leave, if you defect, the North Korean leadership is not mad at you and trying to find you. They fuck your family for, I think, what was it, 3 generations?
Yeah,
Whoever's
I
left
remember this.
gets tortured.
Everybody up and down.
Okay, that makes sense. There you go.
Yeah.
Just answered the question. So no kidding. There's no
that's why-
public
yeah.
talking. They just shut the fuck up if they're here and take care of their
Because
family
even if
back
you want to
home.
escape, you're
Got
like, no, they never escape to come here because they go, even if I escape, me and my wife, my mother, my grandparents, my kids, or anything, my cousins, they're all fucked.
But
That's vile.
Wasn't that guy
Like,
supposed to
they
die?
make you have children and other generations in order to be able to.
But they don't
push,
even
like,
know
It's nuts.
the world outside of that. They don't know. That's what's fucked
How
up.
they tell them apart is fucking crazy.
And have you ever seen the videos of them on the subway going to work? And it kind of.
Oh, you mean Japan?
No. North Korea.
No, I've never seen
It's
those.
the videos they send out of their everyday North Koreans going to work. But it kind of looks like a like the Truman Show. All the extras around him, like they're just seat fillers. Like the people working just for the footage. It's fucked up.
Well, they do that. They have
like when
those
they show the
fake
kids in
places.
school, and if you pause like the stuff the kids are reading, it's kind of like that fake newspaper article in a movie.
Yeah, like a brochure.
It's something like that. And even the kids learning, like it's almost like it's an orchestrate and like it's weird.
You know why that's fucked up for the world? Because they're the same people as the South Koreans, right? They just have different leader. And South Koreans have improved.
They had an influencer, bro. They had a very the world's first influencer.
But
their grandfather.
The South Koreans are very, very like technologically. They're progressive. They're very smart. So imagine having 2 sets of that. Imagine North Korea was like that too.
I mean, this ain't even fucking
That would
East and
help.
West Berlin stuff. This is a whole other level.
This is a whole-
That's another planet.
Yeah,
right there.
now it's another planet. I'm saying they were the same
Yeah.
people.
That's a fucking planet right there.
Who was it that told me that even at the border of North Korea, all the buildings have
Their facades
they're all
like a
mirrored.
Hollywood.
Yeah, they're all facades.
Their
Yeah.
facades and mirrored. So weird.
Yeah, so they
So
can't see
fucking weird.
outside.
So weird. But Kim Jong-un loves French cheese, fruit, and marmalades.
Real lady marmalade.
And he orders them with fine wine, and because he went to boarding school in Switzerland and shit for years, so he grew up watching American basketball in the 90s and eating fucking raclette. Once again, we brought it back to melted fucking cheese, bro.
I fucking love melted cheese.
Kim Jong-un is going to have a heart attack now because he eats that much. Imagine you're a world leader and you're a fat fuck and you can order all the cheese you want.
I think it's just gonna be another fake death situation. He's very Machiavellian.
He's been faking it. He's
His
faked his death
sister-
15 times.
His
Yeah,
sister is
bro.
going to run the show, I think.
Yo, she looks crazy.
Yeah. Her and Kamala. Yeah, melted cheese, bro. I haven't made that Saganaki pizza yet.
Do it.
Where do you buy Saganaki?
Well, you make it. But
No, but where do you buy the cheese to
Oh,
make?
there's a Greek grocery store that just
Like a
opened
Milano's
up. Atlantis,
of
I
Greek.
think it's called.
Where?
In Laval.
Underwater.
In Laval. Atlantis or Atlantis. something.
No,
Hold
I
on.
hear
hope
it. I
it's
hear
called
that's a store that used to be there that's gone. They don't know where.
I hope it's called Atlantis. Yeah, that's funny. I hope it's called Atlantis, and you walk in there yelling, "Hear me, my people! I have returned to
Yeah.
rule over you. Give me
Correct.
the salad."
And
Supermarché Atlantis, yeah.
and the
In
people
Laval.
that serve you are mermen and mermaids at the cash register.
No, they just called it that.
You ever see the movie Splash, where Ron Howard, where Tom Hanks
Tom
falls
Hanks.
in love with
Mermaid.
a mermaid?
I haven't.
Daryl Hannah.
You never seen Splash?
She's half a fish.
Bocce balls.
Yeah, that's Eugene Levy.
Yeah.
No,
And Tom,
never seen
yeah,
it.
that's a good movie.
Splash was a good movie. Yeah. You like mermaids?
Maybe.
Do you like Tom Hanks?
Yeah, he's a half a
Maybe.
fish in the movie.
Do you like Eugene Levy?
His
I don't know who that
eyebrows are
is.
fish.
I don't know
He
who that
actually
is.
played himself in, I think, Finding Nemo. His fish had the fucking eyebrows.
It's a good movie,
I
Splash.
just realized why I
It
haven't
is.
watched a lot of these old
Run.
school movies.
Because you're staring at your phone.
No, I didn't have a phone back then.
I mean, now.
No. I used to just watch Disney movies. That's all I had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. You were a
Perfect.
kid. What else would you have?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, The Little Mermaid, that's Elisa Milano, by the way.
No.
Her likeness.
Oh, really?
Her likeness is Elisa Milano.
The, red hair and all
In
that.
Elisa Milano, Who's the Boss? Or Elisa Milano, yeah, around that time. Yeah.
Alyssa Milano's got some nice breasts, though.
She's gorgeous. She still is gorgeous.
But fuck her. Apparently she's a
I'd
bitch.
love to. She was, I don't know. She's very all weird on
Yeah,
hating
I
Trump
lost
and,
all attraction to her.
Me Too. She's
No, I don't mind the Me Too stuff. Like it's
She went
the
hardcore.
other way, and she wasn't really Me Too. She said Me Too if it benefits me. What about these women? No, fuck those women. I don't know them.
But
So yeah,
she felt the need to speak out because she wants to stay relevant, or she
Exactly.
really believes in the cause.
no. We're talking about the cause. The people who are actually getting fucked over, she won't support. She
And
goes
you can
against-
see that it's full of shit. It's just the
she's
attention.
full of shit. Yeah.
That's stupid. Too bad. She's gorgeous.
What do you want?
What are you gonna do? That's why
Sometimes
Angela
the
Lansbury
inside is
has
rotten.
No problem. Angela Lansbury, she doesn't talk.
Whom?
Whom? He said whom.
I like saying that as of late. Whom? I like saying that word.
It
Whomst?
To whomst it may concern.
Someone was saying whomst.
I don't know if whomst is proper.
No, it started with who. Now it's whom. Then it's gonna be whomst. Then it's
Oh,
gonna be
okay.
whomst.
Good.
My agent sent me a thing to read earlier for audiobook, and that's how I was talking. I was like, yes, the great treasures of old have returned.
You know who's a master at that shit? Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you love like Patrick Stewart?
I
Could
had
read me
that
a
voice
lullaby
in-
every
in
fucking.
accent.
Isn't that the guy in How I Met Your Mother?
No.
The guy in How I Met Your Mother is
Patrick Stewart is
fucking Captain
Professor-
Jean-Luc Picard of the
Professor X.
Enterprise. Professor X.
Ah, yes,
The bald
yes,
guy.
yes.
that guy
yes.
reading A
Yes,
Christmas
yes.
Carol. It's fantastic.
He's in Family Guy. No, not Family Guy. American Dad.
Is he really?
American Dad. Yeah, he plays the CIA director.
Okay, I didn't know. Yeah,
The guy in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's got a record. Yeah, there's a lot of people that do voices on commercials that you don't even know it's them. Like in the States, Renault Depot is Lowe's, and Lowe's hardware commercial. The guy who says "Come to Lowe's" is Gene Hackman.
Really?
Yeah,
I like Gene
I
Hackman.
love Gene Hackman. Great fucking actor. What the fuck are you doing? Did you see his face?
Yeah, what was that?
He looked like he was trying to hold in a shark.
No, that was me yawning.
It's you trying not to yawn. Yeah. That's terrible. That was almost as bad as your fucking I'm gonna sneeze with my eyes open. The guy just looked you looked like this.
Remember
This is
that
exactly
shit?
what you did. What the fuck was that,
Fucking
man?
retards. I like it.
Because yawning like this would look
No,
weird.
because I'm trying to not show that I yawned because it's
Yeah.
unprofessional. But then by not trying to yawn, I look like a psychopath.
Not trying to yawn, so I finna yawn. Yeah,
You know, when you do the inside
you-
yawn.
You look like you were trying not to come. Fuck.
Hold on. Let me try and recreate it. Let me.
Try it.
So
No, I can't do it now.
I just found a girl on Instagram. You know the reels, the search people pop up,
Mhm.
and it says Queen Fro, rapper, actress. It says,
Queen Fro.
yeah, it says normalizing black hair. I didn't know that. But then again, I'm not a black woman, so I didn't know that.
Wait, normalizing black hair.
Yeah, I didn't know
Maybe
that-
that's what the squirrels did.
I didn't know. Yeah, it's funny, but I didn't know that black hair for women. I guess black women hair was a problem.
Well,
It
everyone
was-
used to
I've
have
never seen it as
afros.
a
Remember afros?
Yeah,
They don't exist
well, that's
no
what
more.
she has, but dude,
There's
it's
no
fucking
fucking afros anymore.
It's fucking amazing, bro. This girl has the best hair. Look at this.
Everybody had an afro.
Look at this.
Yeah.
She has great fucking hair, bro.
I see
can't
nothing
believe it.
wrong.
love
I
that.
see
I
nothing
love
wrong
that.
with that,
I
by
love
the
that.
way.
Naturally,
Yeah.
that is beautiful.
Yeah, she has
That's
fucking great hair.
I hate it when they try to.
No,
when
no,
they
if
Al
she-
Sharped in their hair.
No, I like
They
this is
relaxed
nice.
that.
Yeah, look at this. She has amazing hair, bro.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love it.
That's
I love
real
hair
hair,
like
is that a
I
wig?
love
No,
curly
that's her real
like
hair. That's what she's saying. Normalizing. Instead of shaving her head and putting a wig, she's like, yo, this is my hair. It's fucking nice.
Oh,
bro.
that's
I love that
who's this
shit.
girl?
Her
She's
name
my
is
favorite. I love that.
Stormy Maya. I don't know.
Yeah.
She just came up in my feed.
Her,
It's
her name
gorgeous,
is Stormy
her hair.
Daniels.
No, it's not Stormy Daniels.
So
That-
you,
she doesn't have nice hair.
yeah.
Oh, this girl has
There's a lot
fucking
of girls
amazing
wear
hair. Bro. Who
wigs
gave
now.
her shit about her hair, bro? This girl has fucking crazy hair.
It's this whole.
Hey, but then again,
Outcry
people always shit
society.
on you all the time.
Everybody
Yeah.
loves shitting on each other.
Well, that's all we do. Speaking of shitting on each other, did you know penguins also literally shit on each other in order to establish dominance?
And Germans pay for it.
My dog does that.
Shits on Germans.
My dog.
they
bit-
literally-
My
they'll
dog
literally-
bit Poseidon today.
Yeah, he ripped my pants.
Really?
Yeah, $200 pants, bro. I
Because
gotta say
Poseidon,
fucking.
I guess, ran by him and scared him.
And he was trying to get at that ass. What was he doing?
he's trying to get a piece out of his ass.
But then Poseidon was trying to play mind, trying to mind.
And then I yelled at his dog, and he was sad after. And then,
Nico, you not do this.
and then I,
Yeah,
and
he
then I,
sounded like the manager of a Greek restaurant.
yeah.
and then I felt bad. And he was all sad in his bed. And I went inside. I go, okay, Nico, come.
But
And he came and he
dogs
sat
don't
and I
remember
started
that.
petting
It's a short attention
Yeah,
span.
so
So by the
they
time you
forget.
did that, he's, what's this guy doing?
Yeah.
You have to discipline a dog the second they do something wrong.
Yeah.
Or else they're...
So
Well, that's why I yelled at him.
No, you yelled at him like 15 minutes later after you pondered.
No, I
the
didn't. What do you thought? It
incident.
was instant. Are you kidding me?
Well, no, you said no, but then you came back with more.
you're like, you listen here, Nico.
I
I
started-
did
Nico,
not
I've been-
raise
Nico,
you.
I've
I
been
started
thinking.
swearing in Greek too.
He did.
But I always tell people when they yell at dogs, you realize it doesn't help because the dog doesn't speak your language. This is what the dog sees. That's all they see.
Yeah, but it knows not to
Alien
do
yelling.
it. It knows
Like
not to do
Charlie
it again.
Brown,
Like
No, it
adults.
doesn't. It
No,
doesn't
adults-
understand your language. All it sees is a monster moving around, and then it's like, what's this monster doing? It can't tell. It doesn't speak your language.
Do you know that...
So what do you do then?
Positive reinforcement.
do you know that...
I think that's too late
It's
for
the
your dog.
sound. It's the sound you make.
What I did with my dog is I promote good behavior and not bad behavior, and then she started doing the right things.
So that's on you.
Right.
Oh yeah, he's a terrible owner.
Yeah.
I'm a stepdad.
Yeah, it's true. He doesn't have 24/7. He's half. So what do
No,
you
by
want
the
him to
time
do?
he gets to me, he's organized and he's on time.
Yeah,
But then he gets all fucked up.
because he's staying with his stepdad for the weekend. He's like taking advantage.
Yeah. So he only eats McDonald's with me. He doesn't
Yeah,
eat the
yeah.
fucking dog. It's the same
That's
shit.
what happens. Yeah, it's just like kids.
Terrible.
God damn.
Mom's hanging with her boyfriend today. I'm gonna play the adult video games.
Pretty soon he's gonna start smoke. He's gonna fucking start taking $20 from my wallet and buy
Yeah.
cigarettes.
He's gonna start a gang soon.
He's gonna start smoking. He's gonna come to me when he's gonna have cologne on to cover the cigarettes.
He's gonna be doing this.
Oh God,
I don't know what that is.
licking his lips. You remember the first Ninja Turtles movie? That was the plot. That kid, the news anchor.
Wasn't Corey
boss.
Feldman Donatello?
Yeah, Corey Feldman was Donatello.
And
But
Elias Koteas was the Casey Jones.
yeah, Casey Jones was the Greek guy.
He's from this neighborhood.
Yeah. But they have that kid in there, and he was the kid who was part of the Foot Clan. He let them in. He was stealing people's wallets. Remember, he was listening to stolen music.
The Foot
He was-
Clan.
Was he kind of like the kid in Terminator 2, but his friend?
Yeah.
his friend-
You remember that?
His friend at the arcade?
Ta-ta.
That kid was in Different Strokes. He was the kid they brought in years later when they need a kid in a show. So they make a new kid be born. So that... fuck.
But that was a dude.
His name was...
T2 was
wow,
a
I
good
can't
movie.
believe I know this. His name was Danny Cooksey. Now it's time to Google it. Danny
Danny
Cooksey.
Danny Cooksey.
Cooksey, I think. He was that...
He's one less O away from greatness.
Oh, I'm not looking him up.
Danny Coxey.
right.
Danny Coxey.
And then take off the S. Danny Cocky.
Right.
I don't know why.
Like cocking.
Like
Like go
he's,
get a cocking gun.
like he's cocky.
How about these people whose name is spelled, like the musician Bruce Coburn, but it's clearly spelled Cockburn. You know those people that they change and say, no, it's pronounced.
Yeah.
Do you remember the show Erie, Indiana?
Yes.
That was
I remember the name. I don't remember the plot, but it was a good show.
I think so. I think if they had given it time and it was more for an adult audience, I think it would have been.
There's a couple of shows that came and went like that were great. I remember Starman.
Starman.
based on a movie. It was in the 80s, but where he would travel through time with, or Quantum Leap.
Quantum Leap.
Quantum Leap was it's a show I still can't believe doesn't have a reboot. Quantum Leap, we've had so many. It's
my
still a
God.
good show if you watch it.
You
now.
awakened a deep memory of mine.
Oh,
right?
shit.
Another show I used to watch like crazy as a kid, Reboot.
Oh, Reboot was good.
Reboot was fucking phenomenal.
That was like
it was like a
an
cart.
early
Reboot-
CGI cartoon.
Yeah, it
of
was
a
the
little
first
guy.
one. It was the first CGI
Yeah.
one, and then it got better. Like as they got canceled, I think they came back. They had like a hardcore season where people died, and then it got better and better until they got
Well, like the Transformers movie. Remember that?
where everyone dies in the beginning.
Transformers, yeah.
Dude, you
Or
know, kids went to
Beast
the,
Wars.
No,
Beast
no, no,
Wars
no, no.
was Transformers.
I don't
though.
know, but before
It was
Beast
the same
Wars,
thing, wasn't
no,
it?
Yeah, no, it was later
Yeah.
it proved
It was
that
in the universe.
yeah, it was from the people who made Reboot. But
Yeah.
Transformers, Poseidon doesn't know this. Oh fuck it! Oh, you're
It was a
gonna love
great
this.
movie. It's still good today.
Poseidon, something crazy happened back in the day. So Transformers was one of the biggest cartoons ever. At the time, late 80s, let's say early 90s, that and Ninja Turtles
I was in elementary school. Perfect.
top.
they were dominating everything, okay?
Yeah.
Now, big thing for, what was the holidays? A Transformer movie was coming out, full-length motion picture, but cartoon. Amazing actors. You had the guy, what's his name? The guy who does
Orson Welles.
Orson Welles was in it.
was Unicron, right?
It was
Robert
Unicron.
Stack. Unsolved Mysteries.
You
There
had-
was Spock.
Dude, Leonard Nimoy. Crazy,
There was
right?
Judd Nelson, who at the time was the new
Bananas.
hot fucking actor from Breakfast Club.
So this big children's cartoon, right, is getting this big adaptation. Into
Even
a
the
movie.
music was good. Even
And-
the fucking rock music.
Yeah.
You got the touch.
And like a real 80s action
80s
movie, but it
fucking
was
Karate
cartoon.
Kid music.
So and it was it was part of the continuity of Transformers. So all the kids got excited and they went to watch it, right? And the first
The concept of nerds being cool and writing shit
didn't
didn't
exist.
exist.
This is for kids.
This was like nobody took cartoons
Yeah,
seriously.
this was
It
not for
what is this
adults.
garbage.
This was for kids, but there was so
what
much
is this
talent.
Mickey Mouse.
Hold on.
This was for kids, but there was so much talent in it. The adults were excited to go watch it. So remember, this is for kids, bro. 10 minutes into the movie, not even, Optimus Prime is killed off.
The guy.
Oh shit!
And then
yeah.
by the time the end of the movie, I think they all died or
This
some
was
shit.
unheard of, bro. This never happened. Bugs Bunny never
so
died.
then word got out that of this. Kids were like, what the fuck? So then the movie kind of tanked monetarily because people weren't going to go take because they could have made money. Kids wanted to see it 4 or 5 times. Nobody wanted to see it again, bro. Kids were leaving shocked.
Because
Like,
they were
what the
making
fuck
it
just happened?
realistic. Because that's how life is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No one ever did that.
That's why people like Game of Thrones so much.
Right?
Yeah, but
I'm
Game
su-
of Thrones was for fucking 40-year-olds, bro.
But the point
Yeah.
is that even the seeds planted in the head of the guy who wrote that today or whatever
Was probably Transformers.
Probably from
shit.
that, yeah. He probably watched that as a kid.
There's a lot of movies
It
that
influenced
changed
him.
the way movies go or things. That was
that
trend setting. They changed things.
Because no one was willing to do a cartoon and so much money. It's not like it was a low budget thing. This was the biggest actors were
It
part of
paved
it.
the way for like probably Avengers. Like let's take this comic book stuff seriously. It
Yeah.
probably helped with that. That's for sure.
Because dude, it's caused the ruckus at the time. And it's so funny to think about how that was a big deal.
Yeah. And it definitely cult classic. And you know what? It's still kind of decent today. And those are the days where they literally, what you're seeing is all done with pencil.
Yeah, they would draw it.
That's
yeah.
nuts, bro.
They were drawing, bro.
That's why cartoons were so expensive. People were like, why didn't they continue making the X-Men cartoon and all that? It's not just the actors.
That's why you would see the background would be a repeat of
Yeah.
the same thing.
Well, yeah.
The background is always the same.
Yeah, because it would be cheaper. It used to be very expensive. And then if you look at, I remember I saw a documentary on X-Men, the animated series, because it was a great show. They said why the quality dropped. Because I assumed it was just writing. It wasn't because just of the writing. It was they started outsourcing the work to like some Asian country, Indonesia or some shit, some company there. And then they had trouble matching what the
colors.
script was to what they were saying with their mouths and what they did, and they had to adapt. And
Look at the
yeah.
production quality of that. What's that show all the kids watched? Not the one after where they were
Baywatch.
Power
Baywatch.
Rangers.
Oh, Power Rangers, yeah.
Look at the production quality.
Well, Power Rangers.
That
is
was almost
shit.
like a photocopy of a photocopy.
Well, that's what it was. Power Rangers. Oh,
was that?
This is something. So
Or
it's
look
crazy.
like your mother's
you've told me
telenovela.
this, by
Yeah.
the way.
So
When
Power
you watch
Rangers.
telenovela or Teletubbies.
No, it's different. Power Rangers was the first one to do this. It was they took actual scenes from whatever the fuck it was, the Japanese show. All the armor scenes that you
They
see,
recut it.
yeah, all the armor stuff. That's not them. That's a Japanese show. All the dinosaurs. That's a Japanese show. And then the only stuff that they cut here with the actors was the one where they're in high school and they're acting as themselves. All the rest was cut from the
They
Japanese. show.
recut a new show, completely different script, completely different
Crazy.
story. Just
That's
use,
nuts.
it's like
Yeah.
when a movie uses B footage from another movie, like in Back to the Future 2, after they fly and the credits roll, and you see dun, 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 those clouds, that was footage they used from an old Clint Eastwood Air Force movie. So like,
Really?
Yeah, but it doesn't feel as hokey because
they literally took a whole. It's like taking Breaking Bad, dubbing it in Italian, and it's about happy things.
No, it's even worse
And
than
they
that 'cause it's cutting in scenes of an Italian actor.
Another guy, yeah.
Barabu barabi,
Yeah.
Eisenhower.
Yeah,
ah.
right. No, you literally reshoot. That's but
Madonna mia.
fiscally responsible.
You know that scene in Breaking Bad where he throws the pizza on the roof, and it gets stuck
and
on the
like a
roof.
pizza commercial.
Yeah, you have Italians like, Mamma mia, what are you doing in Heisenberg? Why you disrespect
like-
Italia like this?
It's like repackaging expiry date on milk and selling it.
Did you see the Breaking Bad follow-up film that came out on
I didn't
Netflix?
mind it,
I couldn't
What
watch
was
it.
it called? Gran Torino? No, not Gran Torino.
It was Gran Torino.
No, Gran Torino was another movie.
but it was something like that. But not
Gran Torino was Clint Eastwood.
El Camino.
No.
El Camino.
Oh
Anyway,
yes, you're
it's
right.
not bad.
You're
It
right.
just
You're
looked
right.
like another episode.
I liked it.
It was just. I guess people expected more. It looked like another episode.
That's what it was. That's how I
all
felt.
It was.
There was one episode to
Except-
close a couple of loops.
Fat Damon looked different.
Dude, Fat Damon, which I think I coined that name, Fat Damon, for him.
He looks. He looks.
He
different.
looks like Fat Matt Damon. It's Fat Damon.
But he
am I
looks
wrong?
different from the last episode.
Yes. Yeah.
He's aged.
Yeah, he's aged. Yeah.
But
But Fat Damon's in a lot of stuff. Best show on TV right
a
now.
good actor.
Fargo.
Really?
He's. You know who he replaced?
Is Godfather.
He's Philip Seymour Hoffman.
I can't stop
All the
saying that.
roles of Philip Seymour Hoffman,
can get now.
he's got him.
But-
He's a good actor.
You ever watch the Fargo TV series?
It's even better than the fucking. Not better because Fargo's a fucking
Yeah,
institution, but
yeah,
it's
they're-
good.
they're two different
it's
things.
well done.
It is incredible.
Is there a new one? Who's a new one now? Is it
I'm
Will
watching now. Chris Rock is
Chris
in it.
Rock?
Yeah.
And how's his acting?
It's still Chris Rock to me, so it's weird. But
you
he's
give
not
him
bad.
you give him positive.
I
Like
give
he's
him
trying
props.
trying
He's trying
hard.
his best. Yeah, I give him props. Yeah. But it is a
You
great.
notice when you in. No.
Yeah, he does that. What's the difference between? But
I love him.
yeah, no, it's actually a very
I
good
think
show.
he got nailed with a fucking major divorce and shit, didn't he?
I remember
He
what
owed a
Chris
lot
Rock
of
did.
yeah.
But this season, there's two actors that stand out to me that I didn't know before. This season, it's this chick who plays this nurse, this psychotic nurse. She's something
Oh,
else.
she plays Nurse Ratchet in the One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest storyline.
Oh, is it her?
No, in
No.
what? In Fargo?
Yeah, in
Oh,
Fargo.
okay, I'm sorry.
No.
There's a
it's not
show
Nurse.
apparently with about her.
No. This is just a fucking crazy nurse. I like her, like the way she plays her, very wacky. And this black girl who lives across the street from her. Both those actresses, like both of their roles, I want to see them on screen. Like I like.
What is
them.
it? Is it their acting? Okay, so you want to see more of them.
More of them, yeah. I like
That's
their
good.
acting, yeah.
That's the best fucking thing you could tell an actor. Call that agent.
Yeah, because the nurse, she has these tics,
They're
and she's
captivating.
she's very eccentric. She's a fucking psycho bitch. And the girl, it's very natural acting. You feel like you're watching a real human being interact, and you shouldn't be there. Like like she's very. Some people are just natural. You don't
Watching
feel their
good acting is so refreshing when you see it.
Yeah, she's very good. Yeah, they're both top.
Captivating.
Yeah.
That word. It's when
Fargo.
they have that. That's,
You're really making me want to watch this
but
show.
did you have tics? Is that her?
Fargo's good.
Or is it an acting choice when she has tics or whatever?
I think it's acting
Yeah.
choice. There's another guy who's a cop who has he has OCD in the show, and he does these crazy where he has to knock on the door a couple times before he gets out and stuff.
And
but
he does them well.
he does them well, but because it's overdone, I'm not as excited to see
Yeah.
him. But her, it's,
It's
subtle.
natural. I love that.
Her,
That's
it's subtle
fucking
and it's
acting.
weird.
She layers her character.
Yeah. And
Like a
I
fucking
appreciate it.
sandwich.
Yeah, and the way she walks like a penguin, like she flops around, so she embodies the whole character. Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. Fargo's very good. Fargo every season has been good, and they're all different storylines.
What about True Detective? You ever try that one?
I never watched
That was
it.
another one that everyone talked about.
Yeah, but I never got to see it. Even though I do like what's his name?
I like everybody. There's
I
so
like-
many shows that I have to watch. I just got too many things.
I
to-
realized I'm a big Woody Harrelson fan.
Yeah. And who would have thought after Cheers that he was the one that fucking
Made it.
went to the Oscars, you know? I mean, Frasier made it. Fucking guy did another 30 years. But who would have thought Woody Harrelson was that great? What a fucking
I like Woody Harrelson a lot.
pothead.
I like Woody Harrelson. I like Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes in White Man Can't
That's
Jump.
the best fucking. I love that movie. What a.
Oh, I just
And Rosie
realized who
Perez
Woody
on-
Harrelson is.
Have you seen White Man Can't Jump?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's
Oh,
the
that's
best.
a good
And Woody
movie.
and,
Oh, I've
and,
seen
and
Zombieland,
Rosie
though.
Perez on Jeopardy.
Rosie Perez on Jeopardy.
A
Yeah.
former disco queen.
Yeah. Fuck, Rosie Perez doesn't get anything now, eh?
Well, she was in that movie with Seth Rogen and James Franco smoking pot. She was the cop running after them. And,
Yeah.
or no, I think she's around. Sometimes when you don't see these people, they're always on some show on USA
That you're not
television.
watching.
You don't fucking know.
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
They don't stop working. They always do something.
Anywho, Poseidon.
Rosie Perez has beautiful tits. You want to talk tits in that movie? White Men Can't Jump.
Rosie
Breastises.
Perez. Breastises. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the ending of.
Wait, did you recreate that yawn or not? I missed it.
It basically looked like this. I looked like a psychopath. It looked like I shot myself. Thank you for joining this episode of The Intellectuals between two very intelligent individuals, Guido, Grasso, and I. And that being said, you're going to find me, the Poseidon69, Instagram and Twitter. Guido, where are we going to find you?
Right here.
Apparently only I can find you. What else? 2 drink minimum every Monday at 8 p.m. Morning show Wednesdays and Fridays at 10 a.m. In Bed with Poseidon Saturday at 4 p.m. and Sunday Pantelis live at 4 p.m. Also, am I missing anything? I think I got everything. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you for joining and ciao ciao.
So Italian of you.